What is going on, everyone? It is Mark here with another video, and today I have a story for you. It's storytelling time, and it will end up with a keyboard. So today I went on a mission. I went on a mission to get a keyboard. Yes, a keyboard. A keyboard that would allow me to work in my professional full-time employment present. So this was not the goal to get a mechanical keyboard with a whole bunch of RGB mechanical keyboard for video game interaction, especially on the PC side. It was not the mission. I wanted to get something professional. I wanted to get something very good for typing, very efficient, very sleek, very modern, you know, a little bit on the up and up, if you know what I mean. Anyway, so I walk into the store, and instead of turning left at the aisle, I turned right. Lo and behold, mechanical keyboards. Lo and behold, you know, the things flashing, all the lights, all the bright things happening. So I failed my mission. I did not get my professional environment, low noise kind of situation keyboard going on. I instead got another mechanical keyboard. Yes, this one has a lot of lights. This one is very pretty. This one is very, very nice. Anyways, so what did I get? So this here is the Ducky One 2 keyboard. It's the 80%, or what people like to call 10 keyless keyboard there, which essentially means there's no number pad on the right hand side, but other than that, everything is full pop essentially. And I'm very excited about it because this kind of realm really introduces you to the custom keyboard game, and I like that. Let's go around the box. Okay, obviously in the front you've got Ducky, you've got 1, 2. These keyboards use the MX switches, so if you're a fan of those, this will definitely be the up and up for you. So if you take a look, of course, at the top right, you'll see which switch we got. This one right here is the cherry brown. Yes, it's not the red. I have the red on the Logitech I have currently, but it's a little bit too on the clicky side. So I decided to go for the brown, a little bit quieter, in case I do choose to take this keyboard down to the office in my professional environment. Anyways, so that's essentially the box. One other thing here, there's a warning label. This warning label states, warning, water and beverage can't be poured into the keyboard. So don't do that. We're opening the box. Boom, bada bang, you have a protective plastic shield. Not as interesting as one may have hoped. And then the keyboard, of course, is in this plastic wrapped device here. So before we get to the keyboard, let's finish off the box. Instruction manuals. I've been told that this is actually really important. Don't just chuck this, because there is special ways of changing all your fun settings. So I will leave that there. And what else is in the box? In this box, you've got your spare space key and a whole bunch of spare colored keys. These happen to be blue. Essentially, with these keyboards here, you get a little packet of interchangeable caps to kind of allow you to switch things around, which is very, very nice. This is what I mean by kind of putting your toe in the water of custom keyboards. What else you got? You've got a USB-C to USB-A cable. Oh, this is capped. These little details like capping the actual connectors, I like that. It's just a pretty standard cable there, black plastic. I hope it's long enough to reach what it's gotta reach. And the last thing here, of course, is your key. I don't know what these are called, the key remover tool. That's what's actually in the box. Okay, perfect. Let's put that all off to the side really quick. And here's the keyboard. Take the plastic off. There we go. And here is the keyboard. The first thing you're gonna notice is two things. One, the enter key is blue, and there is a little bit of art going on the space key there. The space button, the space key. What do you call that? The space. That's a sneak peek of the sound. So essentially this is a full-size keyboard, but it just took away the number pad. And all the keys are the right size, right spacing. It's not compacted, none of that fun, funky stuff with the arrow keys going on. This is why I really like the TKL keyboards. They're full size, everything's very comfortable, very familiar, but you just gain that real estate on your desk of losing that number pad. So if you need a number pad, obviously something without that keypad there is not going to be suitable for your needs. But if you don't need it, like for example, video games, this size keyboard is perfect for you. Anyways, another thing that I really like about this whole setup is the actual weight of the keyboard itself. It feels heavy, feels sturdy, it feels reliable, and plus I really like the way it looks. So let's talk about that. So I chose the black keys on the black, I guess, face of the keyboard. The back is obviously white, but it is on the bottom there, so it's not the end of the world. It's not like you're gonna see it very often. It does have a triple adjustable height. You've got just the regular flat, and then you have two heights on your legs, I guess a short and a tall leg there. And the rubber is actually very, very sturdy. I've played around with it prior to this video, tested it around, and it actually is very, very sturdy. Like you need to put a little bit of effort. Oh, like see, I already moved the table. You gotta put a lot of effort into actually moving it. Another thing that I really like, they use the white color behind the actual keys. Or what that allows the light to do of the RGB is actually reflect a little bit brighter. Sometimes keyboards just rely on strictly the light to shine through the key, but if you add that white background, that actually reflects and makes it a lot brighter, creates a lot more illumination of the key, and I think it does a pretty good job there too. So what's special about these keyboards is the fact that they're customizable. If you go online, you can get a whole whack of array of keys, different styles, different colors, and it's honestly very, very interesting to watch. And if you pop one of these keys off, you'll be able to switch them. It's just a whole world that I personally am not used to. I am used to just purchase off the shelf, boom, bada bing, there you go. Anyways, so that's the keyboard as a whole there. So let's plug it in. Let's see what it looks like when it lights up. Actually, before we do that, let's do a sound check. 1, 2. Sound check 1, 2. Let me unlock my computer. There we go. All right, so the moment you guys have been waiting for, let me give you a little sneak peek of the sound that this here makes. Ready? These are the cherry brown switches. Voila. So very, very nice. They aren't as loud or as clicky as the cherry reds or greens, but they do provide a very nice kind of tactile and audible feedback, which I really, really do like. Obviously, when you're playing games and you've got the music going, you won't hear it as well, but there's definitely an automated kind of feedback when you know you've pressed the actual key, which is very, very nice. Plus, I really like the space bar. I really like it. It's like a skateboard rabbit spray paint rocket thing. I'm a huge fan. Anyways, so let me show you very quickly before we get too excited with all the RGB. You're gonna need the cable. Let me show you how easy it is for those who don't know how to switch out a key. All you're gonna do is take, I think this may be the hardest part, getting it out of the bag. The keycap remover tool, maybe that's what they're called. And all you do is you pop it off, and that's gonna expose the actual switch. This is the brown one, hence the color of it being brown. And all you do, very simply, lay it down. And there you go. Very, very, very simple. Okay, perfect. So let's get plugged in here. Let's turn on the RGBs. So this is of course powered by USB-C. And one nice thing that you'll see in just a second is that the actual keyboard has these two little trays that actually feed the cable in whichever direction that you would like. Of course, you can extrude it straight through, or you can take it left or right depending on how you want to run your cable. So let's plop that in there. There we go. I'm gonna run it to the left, and there we go. So you have the cable sticking to the left, you can do the same thing to the right, and of course right down the middle. So there's a bunch of different light patterns that you can select simply by hitting function F10. You can change through, cycle through, all of the interesting things that you could do with the lights. So another great thing about this is that some of the light features are actually customizable, that you can stick to a particular color. You can choose the color that it actually flashes to. So that's why the instruction manuals are important, because doing that on key commands is a little bit intensive, if you will, and sometimes you're probably gonna forget what the key combination is. So keep that. Of course, it's online. I'm sure you can Google it, but if you got it, you got it. I don't throw away my boxes, so that's where it will live. Anyways, overall, this is fantastic. It is just a keyboard in air quotes, but at the same time, a keyboard is what you spend the most time on, obviously doing to interact with your computer device other than a mouse. Keyboards are very, very interesting, especially getting into the customization of your keyboards. Very, very interesting. You've got your keys And I'll leave a link down to their website, kind of just to show you what kind of capacity or what kind of color schemes they have. Like, it's literally endless. Like, it's incredible the options that you do have with these keys. Like, I'm excited to get started in making this a little bit more my own. Anyways, I hope you liked that video. I hope you liked this keyboard. Let me know what you thought down in the comment section below. But thank you very much for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like, share, and subscribe button down below. I want to put my little shameless plug here, twitch.tv/MarkStapf. That is where we play video games. We play a little bit of Fortnite, a little bit of Call of Duty, a little bit of City Skylines, but we just generally have a great time. I must say, our community on Twitch is probably one of the best little posses in town. We have a great time. We're having a good time. Are we the best video games player? Absolutely not. Are we having the most fun? Probably. It's just a great time. Anyways, I hope you liked that video, and I will see you on the next one.